Hi friends, it's Miss Tracy here and it's time for our Awana lesson. So today we're going to talk about some power. Alright, so when you think of power, what do you think about? So I have these little guys, and when I think of power, I kind of think about these superheroes that have on the movies. They have different powers. Well, those aren't real, but they're fun to watch, but they're not real. So I want to talk some more about some other power and some strength. And so in our Sparky's book, this is where this verse comes from. It is 2 Corinthians 12:9, and it says, "But he," this is the Lord speaking, "he said to me, my grace is sufficient to you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." So he says, my grace is sufficient. So what does that mean? So grace, that is God's kindness that we don't deserve. So God gives us this grace. We don't deserve it, and he gives it to us anyway because he loves us, just like your parents love you or your grandparents. That's that love that they give you. Well, God gives us grace and this kindness because he loves us. All right, sufficient, that word means enough. Okay, so when it says, my grace is sufficient for you, that means that the amount of love that God gives you, his kindness that he gives you, it's enough for you. Okay, and when the word boast, that means to brag. Or to tell people about something to be proud of, okay? So where it says, therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me. So I love this verse. I think it's really empowering, gives me power, because I can read this and know that God is with me, and that just knowing that his grace is sufficient for me, that means whenever I'm kind of scared or worried about something, I can remember this verse, and I can remember that God's grace, his love for me, is sufficient. It's enough. It's enough for me. And that alone makes me feel really good and really confident. Okay, so I wanted to do a little exercise, and let's see. I want to do something about strength. Well, we probably, you've probably, used toilet paper before, I imagine. I can't imagine somebody not using toilet paper. Anyway, so you know what toilet paper is. So we're going to see how strong this toilet paper is, okay? So what I've done here is I have a piece of toilet paper, and I've got some books. I'm actually using some Bibles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bridge with the toilet paper. Then I'm going to stack stuff, and we're going to see how strong it is, okay? So let's see. Let's see how many of my superpower ladies can sit on here. There's one. What do you think? Two. There's two. Keep going. There's three. Wow. This toilet paper is strong enough to hold them. Oh my goodness. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more. And it's still holding them. Wow, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty strong. Wow. How strong are you? So I have a challenge for you to try. So I'd like you to, if you have a balloon, I think it would be best. If you don't have a balloon, you probably have a ball, and you could try it with a ball, but it'll be a lot harder with the ball. And so I wanted to see how strong you are, because this takes great strength to keep it in the air. And let's see how long you can keep it in the air. See if you can keep it in the air for a whole minute. So a ball, you would just have to keep hitting it, hitting it, hitting it. And a balloon, you'd have to keep hitting it also, but it'll float a little bit longer than what a ball will. So you can try that to see how strong you are. How much power do you have? And then also, I have another challenge you can try, and I want you to pick whichever leg you want, whichever one you figure is your better leg, and try standing on one leg and see how long you can do it. If you have brothers and sisters, make it a contest. Let's see who can stand there the longest. I think it'll be fun, and I would love to see it, and take a little snapshot of it, or write me a note and let me know how it goes, and let me know who won, because I'd love to see it. Well, friends, that's all for tonight, and I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know that God's grace is sufficient for you. All right? You guys have a great night, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.